I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Azula has returned. Welcome. I'm not gonna talk much because I have a sore throat. Did you watch the show yet, Axel? The Witcher TV show?
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
Why are you echoing? What the fuck? It sounds like he's in a cave right now.
You and Ciri. As I remember, you two grew up together, at least for a while.
Aye. Spent half her childhood in the Isles. Always at my heels she was. Scrawny wee thing. But her leaps on ice skates? Why, none of us could rival them. Tried to outdo her once. Smashed me mouth on a rock.
And then you went to Crach and announced you'd agreed to wed.
You hear of that? Aye. We had 12 winters on us. Both. Any thought of continuing that romance? Me Dow whipped it out of me head. Wonder what it'd be like to see her now.
Farewell.
It's really not that bad. They change a lot of pointless things from the books. Like they give Yennefer a whole storyline at the beginning that never existed in the show, and she goes to like a horrible all-female Hogwarts school and shit. It's very bad. That's one of the big things. but I think Henry does a really good job as Geralt. But this mission is like connected to it because the background of this mission right now is what happens in the first season. It's like Yennefer's, what's the word? It's like her loyalty mission basically for Mass Effect. You don't really have to do it, but it helps. Oh, hello, Dea. Yeah, I guess you are a mod. I don't really remember modding you, but apparently I did. Indersfjall.
Fresh meat!
She's from Mill.
Am I going to the village, barren whore?
You best take that.
Craigie!
You defile sacred ground. The gods will never forgive you for this.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
What the fuck is she doing?
What was that? A hex? Which hexed me?
To go and defile the Garden of Freya. A hollow place.
What was that?
Oh yeah, remember we destroyed their garden with necromancy? Forgot about that. They're not happy about it.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis. A specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the locals.
Oh god, I
Some
forgot about
still
that.
remember him.
Sometimes I don't even notice it, Axel. I forgot I noticed it yesterday, or like 2 days ago on stream when I was on the boat. I was like, wait, oh no. I think it used to be worse though. Like it was just the handlebar mustache at first. And like a little bit of chin, but it's been time, so I guess it grew. I'm gonna go change that, actually.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You did that before, Yennefer.
Nowhere to look? For the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindersfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come. First, heard the boom.
Here's
Then
how I
the blast near blew the longships off the bay. It was a falling star in my mind.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Well, my dad's off fighting the black.
She's a great lady now because her son sails with Holger. Brings back riches.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Respect, Witcher.
The ship carrying the Jinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice?
No.
Hello, hello everybody. Montal, I'm not gonna lie, I got stuck at this part. I was so confused why she was sitting here.
Getting in or not?
Or maybe this was another part. Yeah, look, because it says take helm, but then nothing happens. And that weirded the fuck out of me. So I think we're supposed to sit here, right? Yeah.
Not sure this Jinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
Oh yeah.
How lucky your
Accurate.
exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life?
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing.
Secret men's club, what? No.
There's something here, on the bottom.
Miriam's
It's too
here a
deep
lot.
here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary.
Someone else
After
was
all,
also
I
here
asked
a
you
lot,
for
but then
help. I'll cast a spell.
they stopped
It will
coming.
slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Esad I Cride Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there.
I know Bo's totally down for a sausage party, though. Hey, Zofia comes too, like, sometimes.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Honestly, Montal, I didn't even know I had a crossbow on. I thought I had it unequipped. Or I sold it or something.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Oh my gosh, Dea.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jin's down there. Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the
Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Haemai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Haemai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Yes.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
Hold on.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
Oh, longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Oh no. No! I keep pressing square to jump instead of circle.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
Fucking Bart the Troll. We should have got more dialogue with Bart the Troll. Missed opportunity.
Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. I'll see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell
Oh,
to
yeah.
see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia bedem ein achter illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleport. I su foltia bedem ein achter illivaid.
Whoa, what the fuck is that? What is that? Okay, wait, never mind. That's a harpy that just looked really weird underwater. Looked like a fucking dragon or something. It looks really bugged out. Oh, what the hell is going on? Oh my gosh.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it
Bye-bye.
to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly.
There was.
Ready?
The
I'll
other
take
game.
us there on the count of 3.
Full chunk in the
Not
other
another
games.
portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2.
There's draconids in this game, Bo. They're like little dragons. Yeah, Bo likes to stream games like people made on mushrooms.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when the Jinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
Where are we?
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Nothing here. Nothing interesting here. Interesting. Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
Oof.
Mage must have slept here. Wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
I like how the books stay in place. Perfect.
It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
I like how everybody here is a mod. So really, none of you have power.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." and the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you.
Ha 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 ha.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Oh boy. Here, Bo, look. I got wyverns. Did they do shoot, like, poison or something? I can't remember. Gin. Dimeridium. Elementa. Okay. Oh, fuck. I never repaired my sword yet. Before I end this stream, Geralt needs to get a haircut. Oh my god. That would have been funny. Also terrible.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn. Vrif kaishta en gaia. Kaishta et disglair. Gevired me castle.
Why? Because I like to change Geralt's style sometimes, I said. I don't want to wear the same furry fucking armor all the game. I'm in Skellige, so I'm wearing the Skellige armor. Oh boy.
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Holy shit.
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning. Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me.
It's a djinn, Deo.
Do you
like a
see
genie.
the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Why would I use a Great Ball, Bo? I'm gonna obviously use an Ultra Ball. What the fuck's wrong with you? But, I don't think Yennefer can be caught in a Pokeball. Spell wasn't everything. Well, it could have been. Sorry, but I don't want to be with you anymore. What am I saying? Are we gonna be with Yennefer? Or Triss? I don't remember what I did, though. I don't remember if I already turned down Trish. I think I did. But it was such a long time ago. Because I think Axel wanted to choose Yennefer, I think. Team Yen.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Woo! I can't remember. Do we have sex now? With a unicorn? With like a stuffed unicorn or something? Because if that is, I'm gonna have to like cut that out.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Let's not end on a kiss.
What's next? Got any plans?
That depends what you mean. We must find Ciri, and then defeat the hunt. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while.
It will.
My, it's lovely.
Mm-hmm. Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Bye, Axel. And yeah, they do suck ass. I remember watching them as a kid in the movie theater with my little sister, and I kind of like them because they were at Christmas time, but watching them again like a month ago, it was a fucking long time too. It took forever.
Next time we go on horseback.
Oh no.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
We are not allowed to do this, Yen. No.
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
Okay, good. Go to Vizima. I don't want to get taken down. I don't remember what... Is it saying let's talk before you leave gonna make me fucker, or no? Yeah, I think it's gonna make me fucker if I click this button. That's how it works, Bo. Okay, let's just see what happens.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Hooray!
Geralt?
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Djinn?
Yes. Now I feel... regret.
Mean to say that...
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Thanks, Yen.
Alright, let's get a haircut. This hair's fucking horrible. And that was the point of getting it, just to make him look terrible, but, I'm sick of it now. We're in Kaer Morhen now.
Witcher, come here a minute. In case you're wondering, Simon Branlon's asking.
Simon Bram... Well, we'll go see you after. Is that the dad? Is that the dad of his kids I killed like 2 days ago?
These rags together for me.
The fabric's good,
Lovely scar.
but the son of
Wanna see
Nilfgaard?
mine?
Black one's banned.
Shusta.
Hey, Shusta.
What? Oh shit! Oh my god, is Montel still here? Wes Johnson's finally going to be in the Elder Scrolls Online as King of Markarth or something? That's awesome. They're finally putting him in the game. And that's probably because of all the outrage that he's not a part and he's not Sheol-Gorath in the game and everything. They just got fucking destroyed by that lately.
Gladly look at what you got. Take it you're good with scissors. Give me a haircut.
It ain't something I usually do, but it wouldn't be right to turn down a traveler.
She's cupped his junk, yeah, great. You're starting to see your point one, I said. What? What do you mean? Yikes.
So long.
Fighting's about to begin. Hi there, Witcher. Come here a minute.
Greetings, Simon. Lugas decided to let you go?
Nay, it was me decided to leave. Time's come to settle some scores.
Oh!
And you're gonna help me.
Oh, this is the guy. Okay.
Fever,
Right.
remember?
Yes.
You owe me a debt. Pay it, or cover you and your whole line with shame.
Should have known I'd be enslaved for fucking going into debt to this dude. Should have just said no. What do I gotta do?
My line doesn't have too rosy a future anyway. But never mind that. What do I do?
There's a lake here on Ard Skellige, near Blandair. A lone hut on its shore. We'll meet there. It's where I tell you what comes next. Don't tarry long, or you'll have me thinking you're trying to weasel out. And you don't want Simon Branding to be thinking that.
Alright. Thanks for letting me out of prison, guy. Okay, what am I doing? An unpaid debt.
Vagrant.
Faster.
Can see from afar.
Right here.
Doesn't Roach
Slow
look
now.
stylish as fuck? I don't know why I'm asking you guys, I already know. It's a yes.
You're suffering it now. Something for your dog. Some silver here.
Ooh. Of course I'm on the exact other side of the lake.
Come on.
Perfect. Oh shit.
Simon. Knew you were thick, Brambling, but that thick? To waltz into me. Who the hell's this?
Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He's come to kill ye.
What did he do to you, Simon?
Me?
Donkey from Rex
To
is
him?
turned into a stallion.
'Twas him
Yeah.
that did me wrong. Her son killed me brother. Tricked him, betrayed him. I swore revenge. Hunted him across all the isles. Bugger always got away somehow. Till now, that is.
High time we end this strife. Once and for all. No more questions, Geralt. Cut him down!
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course you turned me into your murderer. Fuck you.
Nothing personal. Just paying a debt.
Honor demands it. I get that. But it don't mean I'll ease your task any. Smell a card. Attack!
He just magically spawned another shield. Alright.
Fine, fine. Ye hunted this Bramling a long time, Valant. But come the end, the Bramling bagged you.
Look, it was better than what he was looking like before, Farrell. Talk to yourself much?
Talk to yourself often.
Aye, more than I'd like. Spend years hiding from Volan's assassins. In caves, on desert isles, in forest deep. Not much company to be had there.
Well, I mean, Geralt gets
Farewell,
that.
Witcher.
Geralt talks to
Wind
himself
fill
all the
your
time.
sails always.
Alright.
You've paid your debt. Still got the sword, Valant. Not tell him now? No bother. Got plenty of time to look now.
Alright, let's finish up the Skellige quest. I don't even think there's that many left. I just gotta finish the little bit that's left of Ceres's, I think, and that's it. Because I already did some of it. Oh, 10 more levels, I can start the DLC. Oh, never mind.
Must be the one we are.
Why are you talking like that? Went down to the river to do my wash. Got there. Water was there.
Ceres dropped in for a visit.
Hey,
Riva, what do you say we go hunt the cave monster? You're daft.
How the fuck do I get in here?
Ought to keep an eye on him.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Crate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Kroch's feast, but...
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Where's Ceres? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
Great.
Remember when that storm caught us in Ald's Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday. Off the fell overboard in here.
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months. Then one day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveller? Hungry?
Looking for Ceres, Jarl on Crate's daughter.
Ah, you found her. Or near to. Lass was just here.
Know where she might have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Bergthora and Eirik.
Who are Bergthora and Eirik?
Years ago, Eirik was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Bergthora's hand. They lived toward the east end of the village.
Take care.
Bless you. And my blessings to Ceres when you see her. If only Miss Sven could be a hero like that.
Doubt he's here for the fish.
Now here's a manly one. Not like my good.
Greetings. I'm looking for someone.
Lucky chap you are then. Truth be told, I'm taken, but village is brimming with lovely girls.
Did you say lovely girls? Where? Maybe one would be willing to show me around the island.
Well, there's Vea, lovely one, Cooper's daughter. Though, nah, she's got teeth like fish hooks. Now Deborah, there's a fine lass, teeth bang on straight. Though, there is a growth under her right eye. Maya's got a right dreamy face, if not for that bit of bone rot on her right foot. Ah, nuts. Now I give it a think, well, none of these lasses are really appealing.
Well, shit.
I'm looking for Ceres.
The skinny thing. Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
I don't know where she is, and her father...
Ugh, tell Crack to calm down. No Skellige lass can perish in her own isles. All right, she was here a few hours. Went to find me man Eirik. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the aisle.
Thanks. Take care.
Good luck searching.
Uncle said folk on the continent got heads like cats.
I don't think I'm gonna do that, just because I know it's up here.
Something's seriously wrong here. Fresh footprints. Could be Ceres's.
It's gonna force me to go down there still, I wonder?
What is this about?
Okay, well I can still see the shadow monster, but it's not changing the quest at all. Like Bart's farts. Alright, so that didn't work.
Fucking mute dabber!
Swimming like gulls around the waist heap. Ah, be sure we showed them.
We? Seem to remember you sitting on that rock crying for help.
Ah, but if not for me warning, you'd be herring bait about now.
I don't remember ever saying Rayquaza wasn't my favorite. Actually. He's not even my favorite of the three. But probably Zapdos. Just because how much I used him as a kid. And then I transferred him over to my other games. Shit. Huh. Where the fuck's my charger? All you used was Charizard. I had Blastoise. Blastoise, Zapdos, and some other dudes I can't remember. Me too.
And if not for me, you'd have sat on that rock till you died and rotted.
For the love of Freya, all right. Have it your way. You saved me, now what? What, need I march around the country singing in your praises?
No, just tell me where to find Ceres.
Must be daft. You helped me with the Sea Devils, but that don't mean I'm willing to gossip about Uncrate's daughter.
Where's Ceres? Tell me.
Just about our Jarl and his family. Went to Odeldrick's old family home. Yonder on the hill.
Thanks. Farewell.
Dragon bug. Probably Flygon? Yeah. It was a bug, I think, at first, wasn't it? At least all the other ones look like bugs. Like Vibrava looked like a bug. I think that's what it was, right?
Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
For a sword? Mean this one?
You have it? Then what are we waiting for? We've got to see Udalric.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to.
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalric.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have, if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brockvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brockvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Most likely their father thought some hard work at sea together would fix things between them.
We use sea outings as cures for many things. Sadly, this time it didn't work. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now, powerfully so, and it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brockvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Besides, now we've got the sword. We'll soon see if that's what it's about.
No harm in trying, I suppose. Let's go see Udalric. Be interesting to see if there actually is a ghost in all this.
Some mermaid puss. It's not really mermaids. They're
maid's
sirens.
puss, right?
Hope we still are.
But
They even sound like that one from the lighthouse bow.
I heard you fell out.
They screech. Bye, Phil. See, look it. These are sirens. Closest thing to mermaid puss you can get. They look sexy in the water, but when they're out of the water, they turn into, like, freaky monsters. Using their bodies as decoys, they can transform to resemble beautiful human maidens, though with tails covered in silver scales instead of legs. Once a naive sailor gets within arm's reach of these beautiful creatures, their fair faces suddenly turn to fang-filled fish-like maws, and lovely tails promising unknown delights become sharp, death-dealing talons. Wow, I never read that before.
Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember that.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't Onkreit's guest...
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
We gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
Did you sever his head? Head of a giant on your mouth.
Must be the place.
Well, I don't see it. Fucking.
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric. Damn, you're ugly.
That didn't sound good.
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why do you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
I returned the sword, but nothing's
Shadow
changed.
demon.
It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Uh-oh. Can't remember what those things are called.
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory. They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skellige, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
So to prove you wrong, I gotta do what you say now?
As long as my name is not Yennefer, no one will call you henpecked for that. And remember, if we can't think of a good trick, we can still do it your way.
Fine, let's try to trick the Heim.
Good decision.
Haunted house, the Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
No reason to delay.
Let's look around. And?
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Ciri. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared. Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Throw him in the oven, the baby.
Give me the babe.
In the oven.
Yes, burn the
Throw him
child.
in the oven.
Oh, Quen, when you put Quen on it, okay. I didn't notice that before.
Smell a card?
Not too late to surrender.
Oh, fuck's sake. What's happening on the chamber? You guys are talking about pedophiles or something? I said burn them all.
Damn.
I'm full Eris mode. Burn them all. I don't even care. Spooky. So you're faking but not. Yeah, I didn't remember that. I thought we literally put the child in the oven before. I couldn't remember what the fuck happened, like it was an illusion or something. But we put magic. We put the magic, like, protective spell on it. Or what? Didn't we?
Aki.
I seen that happen, though. What the fuck?
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Yeah, they don't care about killing in this place. Especially if it's self-defense, which kind of was.
The Heim's gone.
Sorta.
So are the voices that tortured you.
They died for the greater good.
Let's
anyway.
get out of here.
The greater good.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You'll be fine. Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
There's no fancy potion to help that, I guess.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favourable winds and following seas to you.
To you too. So long.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
How long have I been streaming for? 131 again. Okay. I'll finish this tomorrow. And then I can start Kaer Morhen. That'll be good. So I'll probably stream more tomorrow. You're playing tomorrow? Alright, well, I'll play at some point then. Adios.